Hi, and welcome to this new webinar session around PcVue16. I'm Francois Flech. I'm in charge of marketing and strategy at PcVue, and today I'll cover solution for EV charging in PcVue16. This session is part of a webinar series around PcVue16 topics. As you can see, there's five topics that we cover across webinar session. So for those who don't already know our company and product, PcVue, who are we, what we do? We are a software company dedicated for monitoring and control software. So basically, our software platform gather raw data from any kind of sources, devices, systems, using an open connectivity with many drivers, more than 150 built-in drivers, open standard, and so on. The platform is also able to convert those raw data to relevant information for the operations with data processing. It allows the operator to display and control real-time values from the field, and the platform can also record all data and do some reporting and sharing to a third-party system. So we've had for 40 years in various markets and with a worldwide presence. So our offer is based on our platform, software platform, embedded technologies and features. PcVue platform, as I just described, is an HMI SCADA platform, data with data processing, reporting, and remote and sharing capabilities. We also sell some partners platforms for reporting, on-call management, or historian. So those software platform, um, combined with the support and services that we offer, hotline, training, pre-sales, and technical assistances, allows to provide our customers, our users, with some applications solution applied to several different markets. So depending on your need and on the market, we do have solutions for monitoring and control your system. So when we speak about EV charging, there's many way and there's many stakeholders basically. So uh, the first one is the EV driver. So the EV driver wants to have a easy way to charge the vehicle and no question to ask to find a EV station and to charge the vehicle. So basically, question is where to charge. Is there an available charging point? How can I book this charging station? How can I pay, how long it will take, and so on and so on. So many questions about the way to book, charge, and use the charging station. So for those needs for EV driver, we propose a solution like a smart assistant solution for the booking and payment, for assisting the driver finding a charging station at the right time, and to be notified on the process during the process. You also have the EV charging system operations, and then the operation manager. And the operation manager wants to be sure that he will be able to deliver an efficient service to the user, and he wants to be sure that he will be able to control any kind of manufacturers, any kind of station. So the need for the operation manager is to be able to supervise several and different EV station manufacturer on several locations. It needs to be able to do the power monitoring and also the services management. We talk here about the smart charging, for example. And obviously, the operation manager needs to perform all the operations, the real-time monitoring, the alarms, notification, event notification, maintenance plans, and so on and so on, to ensure the continuity of service of all the EV charging station. And there's also a need for connected the EV station fleet, I would say, to the grid, okay, to balance the load and with the smart grid. So for the operation, we provide a solution to deliver services to users in an efficient way, so with an efficient system, allowing to monitor and control any kind of manufacturer charging station, allowing a smart assistance remotely for the operation, and also allowing power optimization. Now for the maintenance teams, obviously maintenance teams and operation teams work together, but there are slight difference. The maintenance teams need to be really organized and synchronized to ensure that there's no major issues, or to be able to solve any issues that the system may have. So the goal here is to perform maintenance tasks, be notified if there's any issues, interact in real time with all the teams, operational teams, but also experts if needed, and report any action for the follow-up. So here, the solution needs to have maintenance task scheduling features, a way for teams to communicate, and the possibility to generate some automated reports. Also, there's a need for the system owner. So the system owner basically wants the best return on investment, and for that, the system should be a long-term system, a long-term solution, which helps reduce further investments. Obviously, if you invest in a system, you don't want the system to go down one month or 1 year after. So there's a need for ROI optimization. Also, governmental compliance is a key point, because you can get some incentive from the government, a long-term solution, and also the goal is basically to reduce costs, operation and maintenance. So for that, the solution should be scalable, but also be able to evolve with the change. Okay, because you can the system change, you can add some manufacturer station, and it's really important to be able to add a new charging station, for example, or new features. It's also important to be compliant to all regulatory and standards, and the system should be easy to operate and maintain to reduce the cost of operations and the cost of maintenance. So this presentation was about all the stakeholders and all what we need to take into account when you design our solution. And PcVue answers to all the needs for all the stakeholders. So now, if we take a look more in the, I would say, architectures, the specificity of PcVue is that PcVue can connect any kind of charging station manufacturer using the OCPP protocol. Today is 1.6, but tomorrow it will be 2.01. I mean, tomorrow PcVue already has the version 2.0 OCPP protocol version, but in reality, it's not deployed yet. So it will be for the future, but PcVue has it already. But the value added of PcVue here is not only to be able to connect any charging station using OCPP, because many software can do that. The real value added here is that PcVue is also able to connect anything else on the single platform. And that's the real advantage here. So as you can see on the graph, on one side, you have the vehicle and charging station using OCPP and PcVue, and on the other side, you have everything else like the energy supplier, the grid operators, the charging service provider system, and so on and so on. And PcVue is able using OCSP or OCPI or any other protocol. There's 200 built-in protocol and drivers to within PcVue to connect any other system. So it means that if you use PcVue for the charging station, it's also possible to connect anything else in a single platform. And to illustrate that, you can see here these graphics where in a single platform, once again, you can connect IoT, power, or grid, smart grid system. You can deploy also using Wi-Fi or 4G, 5G, or using a cloud deployment. So really, PcVue is a very open platform that connects many systems, any kind of devices, and I would say seamlessly. And that's the point. So PcVue is coming with a ready-to-use OCPP library. It means that you have everything you need to connect using OCPP any kind of charging station. You can there is a quick start project, so it's basically an application ready to use and ready to connect your EV charging station. Means that in few clicks, in few minutes, you will be able to connect your EV charging station. So here is some screenshot. On the top left is screenshot of the mobile app. So this is a mobile app for helping EV driver to along the charging process. It's really important to note that this mobile app is not frozen. It means it's not something you cannot change, but you can change the content depending on your need. Okay, so this is only one example, but it's perfectly possible to adapt it. Then you can see several screenshots of the supervisor with all the maintenance parameters. So all of that are within OCPP. So every information OCPP can be monitored and controlled from here. On the bottom left, you have the status and the power for each EV charging point. So as you can see, you can have that for many EV charging point. And here on the bottom right, you have the power allocation and smart charging, depending on the hour and depending on the other power demand sources. So this is really a full-featured platform for EV charging station. There are some already existing features, and we can also develop and add some new features depending on your need. So please feel free to let us know if there's a need for other type of features. So now here a short video to show an example of a mobile app and PcVue interface. So here you can see on the left you have the PcVue interface, and on the right the mobile app to help the car driver to find EV charging station and to help along the process. So here there's no availability, and whenever there's an availability, the mobile user is notified here that there's a available station. So it can go through the process and request to charge with the NFC scan, for example, and then he's charging. He requests the charge he wants, like 20%. He starts, and the charge here we can see on the left is monitoring on the maintenance. Then the charge is done, so we can confirm to stop the charge, and the process is over. So this is a really simple example, and just to show you the behind the scene, this is possible to create your own scenario with this no-code interface. So it's simply blocks, and you select the blocks you want to trigger action and to change the scenario as you wish. So it's really easy to play with, and it's something that allows to basically custom the mobile app for EV charging. So another solution, more dedicated for buses. Um, in the past period, there were some fire issues with buses, and so we did design a solution with PcVue and some sensors, IoT sensors, to detect any temperature, abnormal temperature on the battery. So we can monitor the battery temperature and anticipate a fire issue. And if there's a problem with temperature, we can switch off the battery and stop the battery before there's a fire. So basically, the problem is that we need to prevent any EV charge fire. Most of the time, there's no battery temperature monitoring and fire detection, and there's no reporting of sequences of events in case of fire. So what we do provide here with PcVue is the possibility to monitor temperature via, for example, IoT protocol LoRa, predict an expected fire, and if there is an issue, we can then analyze the sequence of events after the event. So just to summarize, at a glance, so we have a plug-and-play solution that has all features for EV charging and that can be deployed and ready to operate in few clicks. PcVue is able to connect any brand, any manufacturer of charging point, and can connect also any providers or any other systems. You can start with one model and then adapt to your needs. It's fully customizable. And you can also start with few stations and then deploy 100 stations very easily. It's designed for that. We do support OCPP driver. We can do smart charging, and we provide a quick start. So here you have a full application set for EV charging station using PcVue. Now, times for a question. So if you have any question, please feel free to ask. Okay, I can take a few questions. One question is PcVue supports for what manufacturer are supported with PcVue, manufacturer of EV charging station. But basically, PcVue uses a OCPP driver, so it's not really linked to a specific manufacturer. So we can connect any manufacturer using OCPP. So the most of manufacturers today are using OCPP version 1.6, but you must know that PcVue has also the version 2.01 already, even if the version OCPP 2.01 is not yet deployed, widely deployed, but we are ready for that. But to answer the question, we can connect any kind of EV charging manufacturer station if they use OCPP. Another question is, can we add EV charging station to an existing PcVue project? So the answer is yes. Obviously, it's if you have the right version of PcVue using OCPP, you will be able to add the OCPP driver and then to add your connection to EV charging station. So there's no problem for that. Well, okay, the time is running. So if you have any more, there's any other question that I will answer after the webinar. If you have any other question, feel free to contact me directly, and we'll be glad to answer you. And thank you very much for your attention. Thank you, and see you to other webinar. Thanks.